Deckwise is a website that allows you to generate presentations using AI. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here. I'm just going to ask for a presentation that shows, let's go with the young people, how they can create a professional moat for themselves so that they can be employable in the future. So I'm just going to get that voice prompted. Create a presentation explaining how young people can actually navigate the AI revolution, ensuring that they have maximum job security and can actually still pursue any sort of entrepreneurial ventures they have. Cool, great stuff. I'm just gonna go over this and create a presentation. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly meta prompt, improve this prompt. So it's more, should we say, more robust. Let's go with that. Of course, I'm just using Apple's inline intelligence. Big fan of this. I'm always going on about it on this channel. It's a great way to just meta prompt or edit any sort of text that you've got in any sort of way by having access to intelligence, by simply like highlighting whatever text you want. Okay, cool. So we've got this updated prompt to create a comprehensive, visually engaging presentation for young people, explaining how to thrive during the AI revolution. And then we've got all this sort of information here about how the presentation should sound. Good stuff. Okay, so this actually looks quite extensive. We've got skills to learn, portfolio ideas. Cool. I'm just going to run this and we'll see exactly what Deckwise gives us. So I'm going to come back once this is done. So we can see now it's writing the outline. We'll see how long this takes. Okay, so that was fairly quick. As you can see, we've got this presentation generated here. So it's called Thrive in the AI Revolution, Build Skills, Income, and Optionality in an AI-Driven World. Okay, cool stuff. So what we'll cover, what AI is changing across jobs, education, and businesses, myths versus reality, very important. Skills, work types, and career moves that become more valuable, absolutely. How AI is reshaping the playing field. We've got the myths versus reality section, automated, augmented, human. Nice. This is actually similar to a framework I use called augment, automate, and avoid. And that's essentially what AI should augment, what AI should automate, and what it should avoid completely. So it's good to see it's actually using similar frameworks to what I would use in the corporate workshops I do for global corporations. Let's just go back to here. I quite like this graph, nice and minimal. Skills that become more valuable. Problem framing, absolutely. A lot of the times people, the skill just comes down to being able to articulate and being able to orchestrate. That's all it's about, and those are the primary skills, because once you can articulate a problem or situation or context to a large language model correctly, then it can just give you actual usable and valuable suggestions. So you've got a personal AI resilience system, very true. Learn, then build, stack skills, and ship proof. Love it. It's exactly what I'm all about. Where young people can win first, content and media, absolutely. I think the future of resumes and CVs will be essentially social media profiles, which is why I have this particular YouTube channel. I mean, this channel, even though obviously you guys can see I don't get many views, I don't get many likes, but the amount of leverage it's given me. I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompt, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out. In the boardrooms of the biggest corporations in the world is very much shocking. But yeah, well, actually, no, I sort of expected it after a while, but, people really want to see consistency and dedication to learning, and building actual skills. Then we've got a nice 90-day plan, or that's just 90-day AI action plan over here. And lastly, the advantage belongs to the prepared. Very true. Good moves come from good positions, I like to say. And positioning yourself as someone who really understands how to take full advantage of this AI revolution we're all going through is definitely going to be useful for you and your future. So definitely check out Deckwise if you think it would be useful for you.